Hello my people, and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at how President William Ruto is going to build a house for the late Kelvin and the technology that he's going to use in order for him to complete the house in 7 days. So this is an animation video, and I'll take you through the animation video of how President Ruto is going to use the architect to complete the house in 5 days or 7 days. So let's play the animation of the precast house, and then you can see how they do it. So first, in the video, in the building, they start with the laying down of the foundation. Normally they dig the foundation up, and then they lay the steel. So this is what we call a floating foundation. And then they lay this the cement inside there, and then they have this steel L's that they tie to the foundation, and these are what holds the walls, or the precast walls that have been precasted and have been brought to site. So these walls are precasted in the factory somewhere, and then they are brought to site, and that is how they are put in place. So once that is done, then they keep on putting other walls. As you can see there, so every wall is going to go through this process whereby they tie the L's down, and then they screw the walls to the L's on the foundation. So this precasting takes a short time to build. So once the precasts are ready, it will take just to bring them to site and then lower them down onto the foundation. So this is easier than the traditional method of erecting a wall one stone at a time. So this is quite a genius way of doing it, and also it is cheaper, and also the walls can be made with different kinds of materials, maybe even harder. So after that, the walls have been laid, then they weigh the linton. So this linton is normally used to hold the walls together at the top. So they lay the linton on the beam, they lay the lintons, and then they tie the lintons together so that the walls can hold each other at the top. So that's how they hold it up. Then once that is done, they go back to the floor, they fill it up with the ballast, and then they put the cement on top of it. And then coming up here, they have those walls again, the steel walls. So the precast walls are brought into site, and then they are laid up on the linton. After they have been laid up on the linton, then they are screwed together to the linton. So they're screwed together so that even if there's wind or anything, it cannot blow up that. Then second, they have another layer of cement that they put on top of the beams, and then after the beams, they have the perimeter walls that are put there, and then there's a wire mesh that is put on top, and then the cement is added. So that makes their foundation to be. And then down here, this is the entrance, the balcony into the entrance. You add ballast there, the cement, and then this is also another entrance. I think this is the main entrance, and the other one is the entrance into the kitchen. And then also there's another staircase that's going up to the first floor, because you're on the ground floor. That is how you access the upstairs. So it has a view upstairs, or also you can have some other houses up there. And then they have these ones that are put on the windows, the shades, so that when it rains, it secures the shades properly. And then last but not least, they do the last fitting, putting in the doors, everything, and there you have it. So this is an example of a precast house. I know the plumbing has not been done, but the plumbing is the wires can be done. but this is an example of how President Ruto and the architect involved is going to build this house. So that's an example of a precast building, and that's the technology they're going to use to build the late Kiptum's house. Thank you for watching, and please follow, subscribe, and leave your comments down on the section there.